What you talking about, Willis? What y'all talking about? I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight. I'm sorry, mama. I know you don't like to see it. I know you don't like to see it. My mama be like, Sean, don't you? She don't like to see me rolling up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant. Oh, shoot. I almost swear worded. I almost swear worded. What's going on with y'all, man? Mac World Live, we done made it to Friday, man. It been a long week. You know what? You know what's making these weeks seem long? Annette, what's going on? Annette in the building. My number one moderator. You know what I'm saying? You know what's making these weeks go by fast, Annette? Or what's making them seem like they going by fast? Cause I lost that money on that Caleb Plant fight. Yeah, I had to apologize to my mama because she don't want me. She don't want me like she don't like if I'm smoking or nothing. But it's a nice day outside. It's Friday. Man, first week on my new job. Oh, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. But when I light this thing up, I cut away from it, mama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mama. Hey, Shay, you got a lighter in there? So yeah, like I was saying, you know what's making these days go by fast? Annette. Living for the love of you. Thank you. What make these days go by fast is I'm waiting on this Ryan Garcia fight. Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight. And so this is gonna be the biggest fight of the year. You remember I be showing you them knockouts. What up, Mooks in the building? Mooksalini, what's going on with you, brother? You gotta slide through. You gotta slide through, Mooks. I told you, hey. You gotta slide, man. I got the blues clues. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying, I'm sorry, mama. Hey, but slide down on me, bro. I got you. But yeah. Like I was saying, though, man. Waiting on this fight. Big fight coming up. Ryan Garcia. I'm not taking no bets. Y'all not finna have me get another second job. You know what I'm saying? I'm already back delivering papers and shit because Caleb Plant lost that bet. I said, man, I'm finna bet on dude. He came out swagged up. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the life beat out of him, man. Look, it's always the serious fighter. It's always the quiet one. You know what I mean? He's a monster. So Benavidez came out there, whooped him. I'm ready to win some money back on this Ryan Garcia fight. If I win big on Tank, you know what I'm saying? If I get enough people to bet on Ryan, if I win big on Tank, I can get back out the workforce. Hey, that's degrading as fuck. Like I'm only working to pay bets off. Like that shit done. That ain't true. You know, I got bills and shit like that. But yeah, man, we got some good ones for y'all today. Tell me what y'all think about this. Cause this is something that I think I seen myself. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. So tell me what y'all think about this, right? So the white girl, she get up here. I'm gonna show y'all on the clip, and she say that black dudes basically be lying their ass up. She said, you know what she said we need to do? She said we need to stop the cap, y'all. You know what she said we lying about? She said that when black dudes go get with a girl from another race, they get the line about the way that black women act and they ghetto and they all this and that. But she like, cap, she said, that's what she said, stop the cap. She said, white girl, she said, look, I'm a white girl, and you can look at her, you can see she clearly a white girl. She like, I'm ghetto. You know what I'm saying? She talk about the stuff they do. She talk about her background, where she came from. She say, stop the cap. We need to stop acting like it's just black women. And you know what? I halfway agree, right? Because I be seeing some dudes, they'll get with a white chick, Hispanic chick, whatever she is, right? And then get to talking about like, yeah, this and that about a black girl or black women, or nigga, you wasn't getting you ain't have no black women in the first fucking place. Like, you ain't got no negative experience with no black woman. That's your whole thing. That's why you talking the shit you talking. That's like, I don't like when people try to commodify their culture or commodify their blackness. Like, oh, I'm ironically black. Like, yeah, I'm just black despite, you know what I mean? So it's like they'll go and they'll try to offer that shit up and be like, yeah, oh man, black people, they this, they that. Nah, yo ass lying. And so it'll be a dude like, yeah, you know, black girls are like, bro, you ain't never had enough, you ain't been with no girls to say they like this or like that. Yeah, I'm in the, you right, Billa hit it on the head. Hop on, Fresh. But so yeah, hit it right on the head though. I be seeing dudes doing that, like, yeah, they're like this, they're like that. I be thinking like, bro, you lying, nigga. You ain't never, I've never seen you with a girlfriend until you got the white girl, bro. You wasn't ever like, oh yeah, black girls are like this. Bro, shut your ass up. If the black coochie sauce would have hit you, you would have grew a Jerry curl, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So stop the cap, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's one though. Then speaking of, you know, stuff like that, man, Fulton County. Again, every time you hear something about a prison, what is it? Every time you hear something about a jail, I mean, what is it? What jail is it? It's always Fulton County, right? Well, guess what happened today? Somebody got ate alive by bedbugs in that mug. Not today, but that's what we talking about today. Somebody got ate alive. If y'all look at the thumbnail, if y'all look at my thumbnail, right? Top right corner, right? Those are the actual bugs, y'all. That ain't sores or nothing. Those are live, actual bugs. It looked like chest hair or something. That's how they found the dude. Inhumane. That's crazy. That's worse than an animal. You wouldn't even let your dog get ate alive like that by no damn bed bugs. Sad state of affairs. So we gonna talk about that, man. And then the last thing we gonna talk about, y'all ever wonder why y'all never see Kamala Harris, like the vice president? Like, what the hell does she do? Where does she be at, right? So vice presidents, they do a lot of diplomatic work or whatever. And they've been going over to Africa. It's like part two of when they did the scramble the first time and they took all the riches from Africa. Now everybody going back to Africa because all the commerce going on there, the rise in the economy is booming. And they got a particular mineral there in Africa on the continent that every major electronics manufacturer needs that mineral. I can't remember. I don't want to get quoted on the name of it right now, but it's something that's used in all electronics. You know what I'm saying? And they got it over there. Like, let's just say it's like a silicon or something like that, some type of, you know what I'm saying, something. And they got an abundance of it and everybody need it. Dude said uranium, vibranium, like Wakanda and shit. Like, I was thinking like maybe that's what they based the vibranium on and all that shit. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry. I can't even cut away. Look, but I was thinking that's what they based the vibranium on and all that shit, right? But it's resources and shit that they got over there that we don't got nowhere else. Yeah, you joking, but you might be on to something, like low key, for real, for real. You joking, but your ass might be on to some shit. And so she talking about this dude in particular. He talking about like other countries are going over to Africa and they offering them like money to develop and stuff like that, to develop stuff over there. They offering jobs, they offering like these inroads and opportunities in order for, in exchange for, you know, the resources they want. And they say like, man, America coming over there and they basically trying to sell them. They trying to push, man, they pushing LBGTQ. They pushing like LGBTQ, you know what I mean? They telling them in order to get funding, they gotta do like these little initiatives and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To push these certain agendas or whatever. So it's like, yeah, we want to see more representation of these certain type of, I don't want to say, no, don't quote me on that. Like, I don't want to say that. I want to say agenda. I don't mean it in that sense, but they are very specific about what they want and it's social things that they want. It's not like, okay, we gonna exchange you a resource. Like they want them to, like, come on, like just get, they basically, they want the whole continent of Africa to be like one big, what's the big dude name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I know, Bill, I know you dying laughing right now. Terry Crews. Terry Crews, bro. Oh my God. They want the whole continent of Africa to be like one big Terry Crews, bro. No, that's offensive as fuck, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why they doing that? Keep that shit over there. They wanna fondle they nuts for a little money, dog. Like, I swear to God. And we gonna talk about that in the clip because I swear I'm not lying. I swear I'm not lying. They want to fondle Africa nuts for a little bit of money. What up, David Constable in the building? That's my cuz on my African side, y'all. What's going on? Say what's up today. Hey, he say it's the mineral coltan. Coltan. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Shit, you the brain, you the big brain, David. You be knowing all the facts. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. Cobalt, one of them. We gonna figure it out, y'all. We'll figure it out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna get back to y'all. But you know what? This is what we gonna do though. We gonna dive right in. I ain't even I got my analytics together, did all that. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go right in. He say finna twist that. He say finna twist, man, that Terry Crews. You crazy, bro. Nah, for real. It's nuts though. But we gonna get around to that too, but I'm gonna say that for last. First and foremost, I want y'all to see this chick, man. Bear with me too, cause like she look a little bit gross, but it's the fact that the bitch look gross that make me believe her though. You know what I'm saying? Like she done clearly seen some things. You know what I'm saying? So listen to what she got to say. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at the pock marks and bugs she been trying to pick out from under her skin. But listen to what she's saying though, because she's saying some real shit. Let's go.
So on my Instagram, and I'm looking in the comments, and it's basically about some guy in jail and some girl talking about, oh, her man is coming home from jail, whatever, right? And then all these pages in the comments, which I'm assuming are black men or whoever, are in there bashing black women, saying, oh, only black women do this behavior, only black women want to be baby mamas, only black women glorify having a man in jail, and all sorts of stupid shit. I'm white, and I'm also sick and tired of seeing all this nonsensical, stereotypical backlash that black women get for doing the same things that every other race of women literally does. Like, black men like to gaslight black women and make them think somehow they're inferior to other races because they're doing things differently than other races of women when they actually aren't. Let me make one thing clear. Plenty of white women are baby mamas. Plenty of white and Spanish and Asian women, mainly white women, will definitely be up beside their man in jail.
Hey, if it's a interracial couple out there watching, I'm sorry if I made it uncomfortable for y'all. Nah, but for real though, I know this. Ooh, I know it's some sellouts hurt behind this, cause they be like, yeah, black women are like this, and they like, man, shut your dumb ass up. I went to college. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm up in Milwaukee. Milwaukee is the most segregated city in the United States, right? And up here in Milwaukee, I went to college. I met all type of girls. I met girls that they came from towns in Wisconsin that ain't have no black people, not one black person. It was like probably a mixed dude somewhere lurking. So like you talk to different type of people from different places, and you see it's all a proximity thing. It's not like everybody here is like this, everybody there is like that, but they'll try and sell somebody on that as to offer up their blackness though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Let's go.
In fact, the biggest pick niches and the biggest ones who are dumb for their man and are the biggest ride or dies are white and Spanish women. And don't take offense because I'm white and Spanish. I'm German and Argentine. Most of the time, black women are actually smarter, less codependent, and more likely to leave a man. They're not as weak in the knees for a man as a lot of white and Spanish women are, who are willing to stay and literally never leave through anything. Which I feel is the main reason why black men try to bash black women, because, you know, other races of women are more willing to tolerate a lot of shit and be quote-unquote submissive and a ride or die and never leave and do things that a black woman is too smart and too strong to do. Also, my granddaddy is white, and he has about 5 to 6 baby mamas, and my grandma never married my grandpa, and he also never raised the majority of his kids. He was a deadbeat. White people do the same shit. Like, don't let these black men gaslight you and make you think, oh, well, white women get married and this. No, these bitches are stupid. They're stupid. White women are just as fucking ratchet and ghetto, and we do all the same shit in white families that y'all do in black families, if not actually worse. Like, I thought when everyone saw the show Shameless, they kind of got an idea of how dysfunctional a lot of white families are, but I guess you guys really didn't get the memo. Like, so black woman, you're good. Keep doing you. Stop listening to these fucking podcasts and all the bullshit these black men are portraying. Oh, you have an attitude. Every fucking woman on the planet has an attitude, especially if she's from New York. Every woman has an attitude.
What y'all think about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bullpen.
What do y'all think about that? I want to get some feedback on that. Hold on. Let me get this audio out of here. So what do y'all think about that, man? I think she was saying some real shit. Like I was starting to say, I done came across some ratchet girls, some of the most, man, ghetto, overly, like, you know, I always say, like when you see somebody who was Annette say she's speaking the truth. Let me see what let me see what first they say crickets. She speaking real chat though on my life. No, she was saying some real stuff. Hey, listen. I'm a landlord, right? I done had black tenants. I done had white tenants. Have I had any Hispanic tenants? I think so. I think I might even have Hispanic tenants, right? Or some type of hybrid or something like that. I don't know. Don't cancel me, Latinx community. Don't cancel me. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like black folks, they gonna keep their house clean. They kind of mindful of their kids sometimes. Don't want to. They feel like their kids represent them, so they gonna knock their damn kids upside their head. On the contrary, I done had some, you know, tenets of the Caucasian persuasion where they kids running wild, doing whatever they want to do, destroying shit, and they thinking like, isn't little Joey just a ball of energy? Like, no, that nigga's he's a ball of something, but it ain't no damn energy. Like, this nigga is destroying shit. Like, dude, what is you talking about? You know what I mean? So it get to those points where you start to see those contrasts. I had some black folks, you know, the first thing they gonna do, they gonna make sure they pay their energy bill. They gonna go get energy assistance. They gonna do all that. Now, I had a white dude who was staying down there. Instead of, when his energy went out, instead of him getting his energy bill fixed, because he, at some young age, you know, he decided he wanted to get married to some chick, whatever, right? They meth head marriage fell out or whatever happened with, I don't know, right? But he decided, like, you know, they separated, but they still married. So he can't go do this, he can't do that, because this still in their name together, or that's still in their name. So they lights got turned out. Pew! You know what I'm saying? He telling me, like, man, can't you do this? Can't you do that for me, man? I'm like, hey, man, I'm just a young black man. And he was older than me. I'm like, man, I'm just a young black man trying to make it, brother. I don't know what's going on or nothing. He like, you can't write this up and do that. Next thing I know, he ain't asking me no questions no more about nothing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't need his energy on no more. They got energy down there. They eating dinner down there real quiet on that crock pot. You know, white folks love cooking everything in that crock pot. Everything come out like soup. So they cooking dinners real quiet in that crock pot. Y'all using energy. Where y'all get this burst of energy from? The energy a little different though down there. And then I get my fucking energy bill, bro. I'm like, how did my energy bill go from $150 a month to like $400 a month? I go down there, I look at my box. Dude, they done hillbilly, Jimmy rigged some shit that looked like a fucking, some jumper cables. No, not the jumper cables. What's the shits that come out the fucking engine, like some shit, like some wires, dude. Like, basically they Jimmy rigged a little small generator off of my power box and was powering a power box down there, eating steaks and shit, eating little nasty meals out they fucking crock pot. Done robbed me and shit. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, dude, boo, 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 boo. I'm knocking at the door. I'm like, dude, what is this? Oh, man, I was just going to tell you, man, can't you just do this, man? Come on, man. Like, that's that shit that, let me have did something like that to my white landlord or just whatever. Oh, bro, I would have been ghetto, N-words. I would have been thieves. I would have been, I'm stealing from his family. It would have died. You best believe I would have been stealing from little Beckety's mouth and little Joey. You know what I'm saying, and all that. But nah, you do that shit to me, it's like you just don't care. Come on, man, can't you do something for? Nah, motherfucker. No, I'm not beholden to you just by default. Like, nah, so it be some shit, some ghetto shit going on. I said all that to say that. It be some ghetto shit going on with some white folks. Don't let them fool you. And it fly under the radar. And that's what make it even more crazy, right? So I'm calling facts on it. Let me go to the Tool Gang and see what they say. Fresh say they had it in hazardous, treacherous. Man, listen. You an idiot, bro. I can't stand this dude. Nah, listen, they had it like Cuz said, an alternator. Like, that's what I was gonna say too. I was gonna say, but it ain't the alternate. Spark plugs. No. You know how you get the plugs, but then it's the wires though. Like, it's the wires that come from the alternator. Like, they had some shit like that Jimmy rigged with a big fuse with like a gear shift on it damn near. And then it was going to they shit. And they sitting up there eating them nasty ass blue box macaroni meals out that fucking crock pot. off my energy, it'd be some ghetto shit going on, and don't never let them motherfuckers fool you into thinking it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm calling facts on it. But speaking of shit going on, and especially some ghetto shit going on, y'all notice every time you hear something, like I said, about a jail or something going on, where is that fucking jail at? It's always Fulton County Jail. Fulton County Jail. If you was to put in Fulton County Jail right now in Google, or you was to put it in on TikTok, you was to put it in on YouTube, you wouldn't get what you look. You will get some shit that come up, but it won't be what you looking for, because there's so much shit going on. The guards is hoeing, people getting beat up, killed, all type of stuff. I think, man, it's all type of stuff going on in there, right? But today, if you look in my thumbnail, it'll show you the actual picture. I'm not gonna show it live, because all they gonna do is demonetize or try to demonetize the video. I know how you work, YouTube. I've been doing this for a little while now. I know how you work. So you ain't gonna get me. So you can look in the thumbnail for what I'm about to talk about and what the news is about to show you. I think they're gonna show you the conditions, but they not. If you want to see the actual person, it's a still shot of it. It's a still shot of it in the thumbnail. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause it's, you gotta have a stomach for that. I wasn't trying to see it.
The family
But
yeah,
so check it out. Let's go. We turn these closed captions off. You do your own. If anybody that's deaf, do your own captions. And I ain't being mean, I'm just not being ableist. Let's go.
Tonight, a very disturbing story. The family of a 35-year-old man who died in custody is speaking out against the Fulton County Jail, claiming he was eaten alive by bedbugs while he was behind bars. Tracy McPierce spoke with the family and joins us live from the Fulton County Courthouse. Tracy, what does the family say tonight?
Well, I spoke with LaShawn Thompson's family just a few hours ago, and they tell me no one deserves to die in such a horrible way.
He was like an everyday person that liked to laugh, play, watch TV. He loved music.
Brad McRae says after not
I know
speaking
the
with his
audio a
brother
little low,
LaShawn
y'all. That's
Thompson for
loud
a
as I
while,
could get it, though.
he
It's
found
just
out
a
last
flip
year he'd been arrested in Atlanta in June, and in September died in the Fulton County Jail.
I just got a phone call that your brother was found unresponsive.
But what made matters even worse was when he found out he had died in the psychiatric wing, covered in sores and bites from bedbugs. The Fulton County ME lists his cause of death as undetermined, but his family claims an infection from the bites led to his death. The pictures of Thompson's dead body, covered in bites, are graphic, and the pictures of his cell show the filthy conditions.
Getting a loss was unbearable, something nobody should see those type of pictures.
They put that man in that cell, left him.
Hold on, I gotta go back, y'all. That shit is horrible. Let me go back a little bit. And yeah, I know I'm getting fat. Don't nobody say nothing about my damn gut. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I've been told about my damn gut. I ain't trying to hear that shit. But no, that shit horrible though. We gotta go back. Look at that, y'all. It's like, I don't know if you could see, like, first of all, let me see. He say, bro, we packing on the pound. Dog, shut the fuck up. I can't stand, man. Annette, I hear you. Annette say I ain't fat, so I ain't fat. But, nah, so look. This fucking bed bugs, dog. That look gross. Zoom it. I want you to work, but I damn near don't want you to work. It worked this time, right when it was gross. Look at this shit, though. Look at that shit, y'all. Let me go. Let me get my ugly ass out the way. Y'all can see this shit. Look. It's like they everywhere. They everywhere look like those is bugs. Just so y'all know, everything y'all see, all that is bugs. All that's bugs. That's bugs. That's bugs. All that is bugs. This is terrible, dude. Look at that. Look, what is and then it's like and then to know that he wasn't oh, they're mentally and like, what is those spoons? Like, it's just the I don't even know. I know that shit. Like, I'm dumb as fuck. I know that shit is dumb, but what the fuck are the spoons? The spoons, y'all. The fuck? Somebody explain it to me. It's freaking me out, bro. It say we need to know the private owner of this facility. Where is Meek Mills? Meek Mills, where is you at, bro? Where the fuck is you at? And Jay-Z, yeah, fucking making that fucking shife ass remix to fucking Roll Up or whatever, man. Nah, don't say that. I ain't talking about Beyonce on Beyonce, as they call it, Beyonce's internet. But we need you to, man, do something about this, Jay-Z, because look at that shit, y'all. That's, I don't know. Let's go.
And the pictures of his cell show the filthy conditions.
Ugh.
Getting a loss was unbearable. Something nobody should see those type of pictures.
They put that man in that cell, left him there to die.
On Thursday afternoon, McRae and his family joined attorney Michael Harper to bring attention to Thompson's death and demand change.
Asking for a criminal investigation and asking for the jail to be
You
shut
can't
down.
even do
We reached out
nothing
to
like, you
Fulton
can't
County.
even have nobody living in nothing like that unless they don't got it all. Like, nobody would allow, like, if I had to choose between laying in a cell like that and getting ate alive by bed bugs and like throwing a fit or something or doing anything to injure myself to get out the cell or just anything, what you think I would do? But then also, if he do something and he injure himself and he already don't got it all and they got him and they know it already, like they already know he going through psychiatric situations, they just taking advantage of that already because they know it ain't like that's worse than the animal would live in, y'all. Like Fulton County Jail might need to put an end to Fulton County Jail. If y'all could have something like that happen to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit, let me make it to trial. Don't let me get ate alive in my cell by the bed bugs, bro. Like, and I ain't making no joke and I ain't making no light of it or nothing, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me go to trial. Give me life at least. Listen. What type of way? That's like the medieval tortures where they would like put you in a barrel or something and let you like piss on yourself and your legs will fucking corrode in the you know, all the shit like that is inhumane. It's like torture. It's like a slow torture to somebody. You know? I remember seeing this meme. Where it's like a post somebody put on Facebook, right? And dude was like, he wanted to get some bed bugs from somebody because he wanted to throw them at like a chick, like throw them at her crib or something like that. Like, bro, bed bugs are inhumane. They are vampire roaches. You know what I mean? So for a motherfucker to sit up and get ate to death by some bed bugs, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to say it one more time. That picture in the top right of my thumbnail, that's not hair on his body. That's not like, that's what it was when they found him. Like, that's so, it ain't right, man. It ain't right. So yeah, I don't know.
Sheriff's Office about the family considering a lawsuit, and they responded with condolences for Thompson's family. They also shared that after Thompson's death, immediate action was taken, including, but not limited to, $500,000 to address an infestation
So that's
of
what they
bedbugs,
did, Billa.
lice,
They ain't run
and
up on the
other
wardens, but they put
and
$500,000
rounds
towards
to include addressing
delousing.
sanitary conditions. The Sheriff's Office tells 11 Alive the investigation is ongoing and will determine whether any criminal charges are warranted.
It could be your family member, so we just want people to
This
stand
shit
up and
crazy,
talk about
bro.
it and get it to the public.
Now their attorney tells me they plan on filing a lawsuit against the Fulton County Sheriff and detention
Hell yeah.
officers once they have proof that the bug bites led to the infection that caused his death. They tell me that could happen.
That's not like my guy, AQ be saying. That's some nasty work. I didn't want to show. I wasn't trying to show that. Hold on.
Family of a man who died at the Fulton County Jail is now
Y'all didn't
demanding
see that
action.
brown
They
beef
say he
looking
was
shit.
essentially
Y'all wasn't
eaten
supposed to see
alive by
that.
insects
Then
and
my
bedbugs while in
then my
custody.
thing on the
Tracy,
freeze crazy.
Pierce spoke with him just hours ago. She's joining us now.
Y'all wasn't
live from
supposed
the
to see
Fulton
that,
County
man.
Courthouse. Tracy?
Jesus Christ. Ah, my God. Just, yeah, we just gonna call that was just ground beef, y'all. We just gonna call that the ground beef minute. I'm gonna try to see if I get that out of here. No, I wasn't trying to show that gross ass shit though. But no, I seen humane. It's worse than I have seen animals being treated. You know what I mean? And this is places that people going, you know, and they supposed to be going there, I guess, you know, as punishment or whatever, but the punishment got to fit the crime. That's a death sentence right there, and that's worse than a lethal injection. What if you got sentenced like that for real, though? What if they said, you know, they sentenced you to death, you went to death row, but they said, you know, we not putting you on an electric chair or nothing like that. We gonna just let you get ate alive. Like, we gonna put you in an infested room full of just infested all over and just said, we gonna just like, dude, you know how fucked up that is? Like, I'll be like, hey, do the thing, electric chair me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to die getting ate alive. That shit is the worst. That's a hard way to go, man. And then you can't, when something bites you that's itching and you can't scratch it or nothing either, that's like, that's gross. But nah, you know, it is what it is, man. Hopefully the family gets some justice and, you know, they get something done about Fulton County. I don't know, all I could say about that is like people focused on the wrong shit, you know? They focused on reforming like different type of things when they could be looking at the prison conditions and all that. And it's supposed to be rehabilitating people. But if I go through some shit like that and they put me back out on the street, I'm not going to be normal. You know what I mean? Like that's making you, they creating a whole different psychological thing. You know what I'm saying? And then who do you complain about when it's the system doing it? So that kind of brings me to my next clip, like I was telling y'all, and what we start talking about originally. They going over there and they offering them stuff like, well, you know what? Matter of fact, this one I'm going to do for y'all. Let me see. Because this is African Diaspora News. So
many people within the African...
Hold up. I'm going to let them kick it down for y'all. I ain't even going to go into it. I'm going to let them kick it down for y'all. Let's go.
Continent are starting to take a stand. So many people within the African continent are starting to take a stand against the Western world with their promotion of alternative lifestyles. And we know that in the United States, they are trying to push that into the African continent. And those brothers and sisters are taking a stand against that because it's not conducive for their culture, it's not conducive for their particular religions. We have a brother out of South Africa, Jay Mponga, that brother. And I want you to hear, you know, his take on some of this, because what he's saying is just downright just make you shake your head.
Arrogance of the Americans, the bulliness of the Americans. Let me even throw it on the west side. America right now comes to Tanzania, comes to Ghana, comes to Zambia with 60 million. And guess what? 60 million only for Zambia. The 60 million, ask me what is it for? What is it for? For human rights. Across the river, China and Russia come to South Africa. Ask me for what? For what? For the military training and skills sharing of security. So the Americans are more interested in a transgender, homosexual agenda around the world. They will invest their money and give you money to protect human rights. Russia and China are coming with weapons and militarization strategies so that we can protect ourselves. Someone said this very loud and clear to the Americans. Continue on your transgender agenda. Stay there. Leave us to do politics on the other side. Because what we need right now is not a minority human rights activation. What we need is a societal transformation. And for you as Americans to think that we really envy that when you have an anti-lesbian, anti-gay, LGBT principle, then tourists would drop Let me correct that once and for all, Sulu. And cut and clip this, and it must be loud and clear. Are you saying to me that all the tourists are gay?
Snapping.
And when you hear that this is a non-gay zone, tourism will suffer? Question number one. Question number two. Are you saying that we don't have the right to expressing ourselves as Africans? Question number three. If democracy means majority rules and majority votes against a principle, then why won't you allow that to become law? Are you saying the minority must manage the majority, or the majority must manage the minority? Then if that whole ideology is wrong, then take democracy in a nice black dustbin bag and throw it outside. Because what you are telling us is by the people, for the people, with the people, and all those slogans you hear, what democracy represents. If we are 10 in the room and 9 people say no, and one person says yes, democracy says you go with the majority. So if we say we want to make Africa democratic, and the demographics of our democracy says no, then why do you philosophically want to manipulate the will of the majority to favor the will of the minority? That is where it really gets confusing to me. Because you're selling me one thing, I understand this democracy. Because it is based on the principle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it comes to practice, no.
Let me say something. Let me say something real fast. Because I feel like I said I'ma let Unc cook, but he going crazy and shit, which I love it. I could appreciate it. Listen, these ain't the Africans they wanted to deal with. I'ma just say that shit. I'ma say that shit right now. These is not the Africans they wanted to deal with, bro. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, bro. It's when your back is against the wall and your economy is struggling and it's rice drops and drops of old t-shirts of Super Bowls that never got won and shit like that. It's different. But now when it's like, hold on, I got a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of metal on my armor, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on, now I could say, I'm gonna let you know how I feel. I'm gonna let you know how my people feel. And this is what's going on right now. And they ain't, man, look, these ain't the folks they wanted to deal with, man. I'm gonna just say that. Unc over here snapping. But he making good points, though. You know, I don't know if y'all keeping up, but he's saying basically they preaching democracy, and in they democracy, they democratic rule. What they decided was, you know, they societal norms over there. And he basically saying they tried to say like, well, if you do this, if you do that, then your tourism will pick up. And I'm going to say what he's saying. He basically saying, man, fuck the tourists. That's what he's saying this basically to Kamala Harris. That's what he's saying to her. Like, man, we don't care about that shit over here. I don't care about that shit. He like, we done spoken and you ain't giving me no human aid package to get me to go against. Man, this when you standing up for your people, it make you look stronger. You know what I'm saying? Let's go,
You can't practice it like that. What do you want? Do you want democracy? You want anarchy? You want indigenous governance systems? You want meritocracy? Maybe let's find another way of governing ourselves. But the ideology of democracy being founded on majority rule does not count. Because the rule that runs the South African constitution right now is not majority count.
So as you heard what our brother had to say is that Kamala is going to Zambia offering them $60 million US that none of the black people in the black community can get from the government whatsoever. But you're going to go to Zambia and offer them money because
I can't even lie. I hate a lot of me and this dude we be into it about the way he be trying to put these politics out here and shit. I feel like he got a ham-fisted approach. He be in the building. What's going on with you, brother? But I can't even argue with him on that, bro. They be milling about Africa, bro. They be milling around and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris, she pull up with her, you know, her husband of the persuasion and shit, of the persuasion. She come, you know, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I say, man, let them Whatever shit we got going on over here, we don't need to be trying to export that shit to nowhere else and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it damn near ain't working out over here. You know what I mean? So what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Fresh said they been on BS with that. Would they be on that BS with everybody? I bet. That's our politics. Offer some money for some BS. He said they been on that type of time with Africa. Yep. Majority voted no. Yeah. They wasn't with it. Did you find? But you found a bunch of snacks. I'm like, what's she doing up there? Yo ass hungry. So nah, it's crazy because they have been doing that, bro. They've been doing that shit. They've been hopped on that with the US, with other countries. Like we will go somewhere and where they I'm put this up just so I can look at this right now. We will go places and we talk about like wanting a democracy, and this is a globalism thing, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't an internal political left, right, nothing. This is I guess you would say more of a foreign policy thing. Yeah, I get a little bit political sometimes and shit. Everybody that know me know that though. Y'all know I kick down some shit to y'all. Like I try not to get too heavy and I try to make it make sense, right? But this more of a foreign policy issue, so check it out. So like the way we would deal with other countries is we know the power of socialization. It's like how Rumble, that right-wing platform, just bought out DJ Academics. They already know, right for the picking, no girlfriend, little short, fat, black dude always got something to say about black folks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing bad to say. Like, so they bought him out because they know he like a cultural choke point that they could use to spread a message, right? That's kind of the way that colonialism, neo-colonialism work. I'm not going to put a dictator in place of a colony that's like a colony of our, the superpower. Like, we're not going to put our dictators over there, right? We're going to put our money behind influencers, people that influence their own culture. The colonies are digital. It's like influence group, influence clusters and shit like that. And it's like, okay, I see this person influencing that amount of people. I'm finna buy them out. You know what I'm saying? And so the US, what they do, like I said, like DJ Academics got bought out by Rumble. And I will be referring to that, and I will be going back to that. You know what I'm saying? Because they bought his ass out. He's officially an agent. But like I was saying, we go do that to other countries. We go over there with money. We want them to do something. We want them to do some shit a certain way. And we'll tell them, okay, we'll give you this aid. We'll do this. We'll do that. We know it's with us. It ain't so much about, like you see, they didn't go over there so much trying to trade resources. They didn't try to do stuff with military training like Uncle snapping about. They went over there straight like, man, we will pay y'all to start acting a certain way. They think that, and I mean this with the most respect possible that I could say with this shit, but they think that motherfuckers over there is like, you know what I'm saying, the sons of the slaves over here. They like, you can pay off, like buying in is the new selling out. So it's like, nah, we gon' fuck that. Let's take everything off the table. We just gonna give y'all some money, you know what I'm saying, to accept a little bit of this, accept a little bit of that. And it's like, what do we do this shit for? Why would we take our money for? We don't need anybody. China's over here with this. Russia's over there with that. Why would we do this? And we tell you very clearly, listen. And we tell you, like, man, listen, they don't want to hear that shit getting kicked down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what you say, philanthropy, is that what they call it? Yeah. That's the word for it. Shout out to Billa. Philanthropy, like they go over there like it's a philanthropic. No. On the government level, it's human. It's like human aid or like what they say, like, when it's like human rights. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's human rights and shit, right? So it's like us people over there, we deciding that it's a group of people in your country that's oppressed. Who are these people that you're talking about? Well, it's these people that they are this and that. Hey, EB, I'm gonna play the interview tomorrow. Nah, I don't know if I could play it, but it was an African dude and he was interviewing a lady and he was like, why are you gay? Why are you? Oh man, it's funny as hell. Like it's a kind of viral interview. It's like it's a meme and all that, right? But y'all gotta hear it though, man. But basically, no, they just don't get that shit. They like, dude, we been through too much shit, through too much real shit. This the fucking cradle of civilization that you talking about. Everything started here and branched out from here. Now you trying to come back to us and tell us we'll give you a little bit of money? You know what I'm saying? To do some, to tickle your balls like Terry Crews. But, you know, they gonna try it though. And I mean, it is what it is. But let's see what he has to say.
Lifestyles. That's what they need to accept. 60 million to them. That kind of reminds me of a scripture that says, what profit a man to gain the whole world but forfeit his soul? So Kamala is going to African countries and want them to forfeit the soul of their nation for aid money.
That's a funny ass picture right there. They got her hiding behind some money, but everything I was saying, listen, and I promise, like I knew a little bit about this, and I've been seeing it going on for a while since I've been back in college and I was like a Africology major. I've been seeing it. But everything I told y'all and everything I was speaking on that he kind of elaborating on now, like I swear to God, right here in the guy, I didn't watch this clip ahead of time. Like the thing he bringing up and what he's saying about her buying people out, all that, I didn't see none of this ahead of time. Like it just go to let you know, but we think collectively though. That's what make it harder to get over on people. When it was at one point where collectively we had to do things to fool ourselves to about our situation, to survive that situation. We got the physical chains took off us, but a lot of the mental chains was still there. But I think now what you're starting to see is a lot of people taking the mental chains off of them. And that's where this start to lose value. I had an interesting conversation with somebody today, right? And I was showing them something that he ain't never seen before, right? And he was just tripping. He was like, man, he was like, dawg, this is exactly what I've been looking for, dawg. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? And I told him I had to bust some shit down to him. I said, people think, and it, just so y'all know, it wasn't nothing illegal. As a matter of fact, I tell y'all what it was. It was an app. It was a certain app, you know what I'm saying, that can carry out a certain amount of functions. And it wasn't an AI or nothing like that. So don't think you a step ahead of me. Y'all don't know me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no AI, I swear to God, but I was showing them something that as I ran down the usefulness to him, the utility of it to him, he was like, dawg, this is exactly what I've been looking for, dawg. And I was telling them, I said, bro, the thing about it is this. People always thought that in the future, it was going to be the haves and the have-nots. And what you got to say about that, Sid? Ain't going to be no haves and no have-nots. I had to run down to, bro, what it's going to be. It's going to be the no's and the no-nots. Information is power. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. Money lose value. Inflation goes up and down. You don't know how much your money going to be worth 10 years from now. So why get a whole bunch of that shit and then everything end up going to digital money? They start telling you like paper, we don't accept paper money no more. Everything got to be digital. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do then? Because you can't show your credits off. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna be like, nigga, look at my credit balance. Like, do. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be whack. Like, they know that shit is done. Like, money come and go. But that knowledge, though, and what you know controls people and how much you could. You know, I remember that, what was that movie? the book of Eli was about that, right? Everybody was trying to kill him, and it wasn't so much. The book was really just he had a photographic memory of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the actual book was empty. There wasn't nothing in it, but he knew the shit or whatever. But you know, I know overall that was the theme of the movie, but that's where we getting right now. Like, you know, people know, you know, this money is losing value. It's about what you know. It's about who you could influence, who you could get people to influence. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same no more, man. So they can't go places like they used to and be like, man, we got a couple bucks, some human aid. Don't you guys need some human rights bucks and shit like that? They like, you know, they ain't with it no more. And you gotta love to see it. I love to see it. What you say, David? He said, Kenya running from the dollar. Yep. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Dave, how long we been talking about this, cousin? We've been talking about it for a long time. And fresh state of currency is a bunch of fiat. Yeah, you know, it's like it got an intrinsic value to it. It's only as good as long as it's good. And then once it ain't good no more, it ain't good no more. And guess what you need? You need resources. You need skills and shit like that to survive. You know what I mean? A good skill gonna get you whatever the currency is at the time, whether it's snorkel butts. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what the fuck it is. It could change to fucking anything. We could be out here with Tide Pods and shit. If you got a good skill, then you gonna be able to get your money or your compensation, right? But people ain't with it no more, man. Africa wising up. Africa, the rabbit got the gun, and it ain't no damn fun. But I hope y'all liked, you know, everything we talked about today. Shout out to the moderators, man. You know, always keeping it interesting. Shout out to my cousin David, man. It's good to see you, man. I was worried about you. I was wondering about you. And definitely, man, you need to definitely check in because, you know, this the type of stuff we always talking about. And shout out to Annette, you know, fresh in the building. Everybody that's watching that ain't subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? It really helped me get in the algorithm and keep this content coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we done made it through the week. It's Friday. I know we coming back on Monday with another one. Mac World Live at 5. So until then, y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? And don't sell out, damn it. Later, y'all. I'm gone. Ah, shit.